In this video, I will try a new nail drill by Yafex, which has 5-star rating on Amazon, and we're going to transform these nails. Coming up. Hello guys, Anastasia here. You've been asking me if I can review some affordable nail drills, so here's the one. It comes with a belt clip, which means it will allow you to hang it on a belt or a small-sized travel bag. There's also a small kit of diamond beads and additional sand bands, and it comes with a USB cord. So let's charge it. It takes around 2 to 3 hours to fully charge the nail drill. This is a cordless drill, which means once it's fully charged, you can just start working. Large LCD display shows the speed, direction, and remaining power. Rotate the large knob to adjust the speed. The maximum speed is 30,000 rotations per minute. I have to say that it's not really noisy, but let's turn it to the max speed to check it out. Let's go all the way to 30 and, well, there's definitely some sound, but it's not like too noisy. If you need to change the direction, you do not need to stop it. You just click on the button, it switches to reverse, it stops the motor, and then it starts rotating in the opposite direction. That's kind of cool, right? This is how to change the drill bit. Take a look at the handpiece and you will see the symbol of lock opened and closed. First, turn the clip on a handpiece to left and take out the test bit. Insert the desired bit, it doesn't have to go all the way there. And then you need to turn the clip to the right until you hear the clicking sound to lock the bit. Then you can try to pull it to make sure it's properly secured. Fun fact that I discovered while reading the instructions. This nail drill can be used as a power bank. When mobile phone is out of the power, when you're out, the nail drill can charge your mobile phone. That's super awesome. So you just insert the cord, turn it on, and here we go. The phone is charging. But you should not use the drill at the same time when it's charging. That's really awesome. It's like nail drill and power bank 2-in-1. Let's try it. This is the hands that we have today. We have quite a work to do here. We need to take off the product, then we will need to fix the broken nail, and then we're going to do a new overlay. First, we need to file off gel overlay. I'm using the carbide bit and the speed is almost max. It's 26,000 rotations per minute. And it's working. As you can see, the handpiece is medium weight. I can't say it's super heavy, and also it's not super light, which I think is definitely a benefit, especially for beginners, because you will feel it in your hand and it will be easier to control it. I just realized what the design of this nail drill reminds me of. Minions. It's yellow, it has this rounded oval shape, and then it has this black in the center. As I was filing off the product, I have to say that it was not vibrating too much. It was also not too noisy. And my client, she shared that she didn't really feel much difference. Probably the only difference was time, because it took me a little longer than usual. But I have to say that when I saw the price of this nail drill, I was quite surprised, because for this price, it's very affordable and the quality is really good. So no wonder it has 5-star rating. I can definitely recommend it for beginners, for DIYers, for home use, because it has enough power to take off gel polish, to do dry manicure, which we are going to do next. I will start with filing and shaping the nails. We're definitely making them shorter because my client shared that it does not feel comfortable with this kind of length. They have outgrown a lot, so we're going to make them shorter, but we are going to keep the oval shape because I think it looks just gorgeous on her nail beds. And also we have a broken nail, so we will need to fix that.
To my darkness, I've been here a while, climbing up the sunlight, yearning for a smile, for some
cuticle on some of her nails is spreading on the nail plate, which makes it really hard to work on. That's why I'm going to use the soft stone bit. This is forward mode. The speed is 18,000 rotations per minute. I'm holding it flat, parallel to the surface of the nail plate, and this is how I clean it. You need to keep in mind that any nail drill bit, even if it's soft, even if it's safe bit, we still can hurt our client with it if we press too much, if we will keep it on the one spot for too long. So do not forget to move all the time.
Not the sunlight, yearning for a smile or something, but something always turns into nothing. Yeah, babe. Oh, I drain our life till there's nothing left but those bloodshot eyes. Like, oh, I take my time till I show you how I feel inside.
Then I'm going to push back the aponychium with the orange wood stick because this client has a thin and sensitive skin, so we need to be extra careful, and it is better to do this before I proceed to the next step, which is cleaning the cuticles with the diamond flame bit. For this part I need a lower speed, so now it's 16,000 rotations per minute, and this is forward mode. I'm cleaning the cuticle area, the corners, the sidewalls, and nail grooves. And when I'm done, I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. To do that, we will need to switch to reverse mode and use the same speed, around 16,000 rotations per minute. Like I said earlier in the video, it took me longer to do the service than I usually do because I just had to repeat some things again and again, but that's normal because the nail drill I'm usually using is more powerful. But like I said, I didn't really feel any discomfort, and taking in consideration that this is the portable drill and also it's so affordable, I'm definitely satisfied with the quality. But if you're looking for something to, let's say, file off long gel or acrylic stiletto nails every day, like 5 sets a day, then you definitely need to look for something more powerful. Meanwhile, we're done, and let's continue with the prep. I'm using the soft buffer. This one is 180 grit, slightly taking off the surface shine. Well, we just took off the product, so there's not much to remove. And also do not forget to touch the free edge as well, so it will not be sharp and the product will adhere better. Trimming the aponychium with the scissors, do not worry, this part is not painful at all. I mean, it's not supposed to be. Then we need to fix a broken nail because it's always such a bummer when just one nail is broken. So I fit the form, I apply dehydrator and non-acid primer, and then I'm going to use a base coat. This is base coat by Cupa. I apply one thin layer, cure in LED for 30 seconds, and then I'm using the clear gel. I'm going to do the free edge. Since this nail is not super short, there's not much of the free edge that we need to add, so I cure it in LED, and I'm taking the form off, and I decided to shape it right now. The reason I'm filing it now, not after I apply the product on top also, is because I want to avoid more filing. So I am going to do the nice symmetrical shape right now, so I will not need to do it later again, if you know what I mean. Well, I'll show you. I take the gel brush and apply a thin layer of gel again, and do not cure at this time. The reason I do it is because it's just easier to apply a gel over another gel. Then I take a medium size drop of the gel and apply it in a printing technique, which means I'm going with my brush back and forth, right and left, a similar way as the printer is printing the text or picture, whatever. As this nail is not too long, we do not need too much product, and my intention right now is to apply product and do not file and shape it anymore, so we can get right to the color application and the design. Cure in LED for 1 minute and we're done. I'm taking off the sticky layer because it will be just more comfortable to apply the color gel polish. We're done. I think once we apply the color, no one will be able to tell that this nail is not natural. Let's apply dehydrator on natural nails and non-acid primer on the free edge. We do not need to do that with the gel nail because gel polish is going to perfectly adhere to the hard gel. So we only do that to the natural nail plates. Then I'm applying a thin layer of the base coat, which I need to cure in LED lamp for 30 seconds. For the background, we will use semi-transparent pink color. This one is Soak Off Builder Gel, so it is pretty thick and it means I can apply just one coat. First, I apply one layer. This is very similar to the way I apply the regular hard gel, by the way. And then I take a drop right on my brush, place it near the cuticle but without touching it, and then, similar to the printing technique, I'm going to move right and left to build the structure of the nail. Be careful when working with this kind of consistency, sometimes the bubbles may get in, and if you see them, it's better to get rid of them before you cure it in the lamp, because they are going to stay there. I'm just using a small detailer brush to fix some imperfections and then let's cure. It's been just one layer, so it's been pretty quick. Now let's do the design. I'm using a few colors I took on my ombre brush. When we started doing this design, we definitely saw it as sea or ocean design, but at the end, it turned out quite different. Well, you will see and you will tell me maybe it does still look like a sea. I did not cure anything at this point, so the color underneath is still wet and uncured. That's why it's so easy to do these marbles. So what I did, I just picked two colors, dark green and dark blue on the brush. I apply them on the nail, but I'm not covering the entire nail, only a certain part. And then with a thin brush, I'm adding the opposite color. So we have a dark background, which means I'm adding a light blue color, more like mint. And then I'm mixing it with the dark one to get the marble look. I think this design will also look great with the different colors, but it's going to look different because now with this color, it's definitely a sea. I just look at it and come on, this is like a wave. By the way, this kind of design, because it's kind of abstract, like you do not need to stick to some particular rules, you can also use it to hide some imperfections. Let's say if there's a bubble or some trouble with the color, and that's exactly what I did. On one nail, there was a little yellowness on her natural nail that we couldn't hide, and it was still see-through because the color is half transparent. So I just covered this part with the design. Then we cure it in LED for 1 minute, and I'm going to add some golden foil. I'm using base coat to do that. Just draw a line between the color and the pink part, and then I take the golden foil, not the transfer foil, the one that comes like in pieces. And for this design, since we have small nails, her nails are so tiny and natural, I'm using a smaller pieces, but I think on long nails it's also going to look gorgeous and you will probably need a bit more gold. So I apply it right there and oh my goodness, this design looks so fashion now, right? But it does not remind me of the ocean anymore. I think now it looks more like a jewelry, you know, some kind of stone texture covered with the gold. Let me know what you think, what it reminds you of. Then I seal it with a top coat cure and we're done. Let me know what do you think, guys. The link to the Yafex nail drill will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.